How you guys doing, folks? I'm your host, Tony Prince. Welcome back, boxing fans. Welcome back, fans, period. Folks, today I would like to talk about that's right, folks. I like to talk about the fight. But the fight that I'm going to talk about is not the fight between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. That's not the fight that I want to talk about. The fight that I want to talk about is the fight and why do fighters step into the squared ring and fight when they know that any moment their life could end with one punch? That is the fight that I want to talk about today. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I want you guys to watch this real quick here of a fighter that was just totally vicious. And the question is, why would any man want to step into the squared ring?
You're trying to get the angle and tighten. Use that right foot and pivot. Swing around on your opponent's side. Then sit back and do it again. Step off around and reach that uppercut to where Mathis was stuck in range. He didn't take the count. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight. It's all over.
Okay, folks, there you have it. Why would any man step into the squared ring and risk his life? What drives a man to that point? What drives a woman to that point to want to put their life on the line? Is it their environment that they come from? Did something happen to them when they were a kid? These are the questions that people would like to know. I'm a former fighter, and there are many different reasons why people step into the ring. Okay, some people want to challenge themselves, some people want to prove something to themselves. But when it comes to me and why I stepped into the ring is because I did not like to be bullied when I was a child. That is my reason. And I did not like seeing other people being bullied. It just for some reason brought something very vicious out of me. And I was just totally ruthless when it comes to something like that. But that is my story. My question to you and for the fans is, if you were a boxer, why would you risk stepping into the ring? So that is my question that I have for the fans. Why would you do this? The money is there, but it has to be something else that's driving you to step into that ring. It's more than just about sports. And that is the question that I'm here trying to find out. What makes a fighter steps into that ring and to put his life on the line? Is it for his freedom? Is it for him to not struggle? As we see all these fighters that come from third world countries, some right here in America, from all parts of the world, fighters step in there and put it all on the line. We were just watching a quick little video of Mike Tyson. As you can see, Mike Tyson in that particular video was just totally vicious in his attack on another man. Why would we subject ourselves to something like that? That is the question. I'm just intrigued now that I'm a fan sitting back and watching what is going on. Why would you do it? I mean, again, I have my story, but I'm not here to tell my story. This is the question that I want to know. And if there's any boxers that are out there, go ahead and hit me up on the chat and just tell me, why would you get inside that ring? That is the question right there. You know, folks, if you like this sort of content, go ahead, hit like and subscribe and write something in the comment section for us. This is Boxing Profiles, and we are also a television station, Boxing Profiles TV. So write something in the comment section. If you can, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay. We also want to let you guys know that we're going to come up with some different and new content, things that and conversations that other channels are not talking about. Okay. So excuse me for a moment. Oh God, the water's good, very very good. So I'm here today to ask that question: what makes a fighter step into that squared ring and put it all on the line? That's the question I'm here to ask. What would make a fighter do that? What purpose does that serve? What is he trying to achieve? And what is he trying to get out of life by doing such a thing? So this is the question I have, and I want to hear from the fighters. I mean, fighting is not like track and field. It's not like swimming. It's not like football, baseball, or any other sport, because you can't play boxing. This is something that you have to be very, very serious about. Even in sparring, you have to be serious about this. So you can't play this sport. It's not like, hey man, we're gonna go out and go scrimmage these guys out here, and it's not, we only gonna play like maybe 65 or 85%. Well, in boxing, there's no such thing. No such thing. So again, what drives a human being to step into that ring and lay it all on the line? Okay. And again, I have my story why I did it, but I'm not talking about me today. I'm talking about other fighters. So if there's anybody that's out there that would like to go ahead and write something in the comment section, or you want to text something, go right ahead. And let's see if we can answer some of these questions. Again, I'm not telling my story. I just want to know. I mean, I want to hear from the fans what you guys think. Okay, look like we got a gentleman right here that just popped up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show this on the screen real quick. Here you go. It says some might be a test for themselves, for their training and that they have been through. Okay, test driven. Absolutely right. Some would like to be test driven. With that being said, that is a hard way to test yourself, but it is in real time that you are testing yourself, whether you're in a fight or if you are in sparring. But that is a very, very tough way to test yourself, just like it is a very, very tough way to make $1. Some guys are so good at it that they make millions of dollars. Okay, Floyd Money Mayweather made what I believe was something close to $1 billion or $1 billion in the game. But look at what he achieved and the work and the dedication that had to go in with that particular events and all the training and everything that he had to do. I mean, look what he had to prepare, how he had to prepare. I mean, it took a lifetime from the time he was a kid all the way up until his very, very last fight. Took a lifetime of preparing to be great, because To be great in a boxing ring, you only have 3 minutes to be great. If you don't get knocked out, you don't get a cut, or something completely controversial doesn't happen, then you'll be granted a second round and you have another 3 minutes to be great. Now you have 6 minutes to be great. So, what makes a fighter step into that ring and put it all on the line? That is my question. And this is the question that I'm looking for an answer for, okay? And I would like to hear from amateur fighters, like to hear from other professional fighters. Why do you do it? What is it about you that makes you do something like this? That is the question that I have for you guys. Again, nice cold water is great. It's really, really great. So, folks, you know, as I think about it more and more, as I go to the gym and I see these young fighters walk into the gyms, and some of them don't even know or realize why they're stepping into the ring. And it is a question that I'm going to probably ask a couple of the fighters today. When I go to the gym, I'm going to ask a couple of them, why do you do it? Why are you getting into this ring? And you know that you could be, you know, your life could end, or you can get seriously hurt with one punch. Why do you do it? Because I know I'm not the only person that's thinking that. I know that there's other people that would like to know that answer. I mean, there's lots of people out there that will want to know that answer. It's a very, very good question. And it would be nice if we can hear from some of the fighters why they would do it or why they did it. And then the other question is, if you had to do it all over again, would you do it? And what would you change that's different? Because again, I'm going to say it again. You only have 3 minutes to be great. The second round is not promised or guaranteed that you will get out of the first round. And these are the moments when everything you do matters. When you have those 3 minutes in front of you and you need to be great, can you do it? What does it take for you to be great? Because the other guy on the other side of the ring is probably in some sort of similar mindset. What is your plan when you go in there? How are you going to attack this person? These are questions that we need to hear from fighters. Once again, I'm not telling my story. I want to hear from boxing fans and other people. This is when everything matters. From the time you put on that headgear until the time you take that headgear off, everything you do matters. You have 3 minutes and only 3 minutes to be great. Now, I do understand that the headgear cushions some of the blows. But folks, there's some hard hitters out there that can crack. And sometimes the headgear, it serves a purpose, but there's only so much cushion that you have. So why would a person subject themselves to this? MMA fighters, the same thing with you guys. You guys use 4-ounce gloves. Your gloves are even smaller than boxing gloves. So what makes a fighter step into the octagon and all you have is 5 minutes to be great? What makes you do it? What drives you? What is your mindset? What is your thinking at that moment? Questions that need to be answered. And I'm looking for fighters, boxing fans, for the questions and some answers that we can look at and we can discuss. Okay, folks, I'm not going to stay on here long today. Just want to let you guys know that Boxing Profiles and Boxing Profiles TV, we are sponsored by tonsmart.com, which is a gift store, and they provide nice little gifts for your sweethearts, okay, whether it's a him or her. That's what they provide, nice little gifts for you. Okay, folks. We also are looking at becoming a television channel on Roku. That's what we're looking at currently right now. And there's some small details that need to be worked out. And once it's up and everything is going good, then I'll take you guys on a tour of Tonsmart. I'm sorry, not Tonsmart, Boxing Profiles TV. I'll take you guys on there. Excuse me for that. I need some water. Anyway, so guys, that's all I got for you guys today. In that ring, you only have 3 minutes to be great, and everything you do matters. If it's sparring or if it's in a real fight, everything you do matters. Everything you do to prepare matters. It's the difference between winning and losing. The plan that you have and your plan of attack matters, because inside that ring, you have to become something else. That's right, folks. You have to become something else when you're in that ring or when you are in that octagon. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about any self-defense situations. I'm just talking about clearly competition-wise in the ring and in the octagon. Nothing about self-defense. Just those two sports at this particular moment is what I'm talking about. Because we see in the MMA, we see people getting mangled. We see people getting busted open by elbows and knees. Okay, boxing, we see hematomas. We see people getting knocked out. And even some have died and passed away from being inside of the ring or the octagon. So why would a person subject him or herself to this? That's the question. So, folks, that's all I got for you guys today. Just want to tell you guys have a great day. It's currently right now 3:54 in sunny California, and I'm enjoying this nice hot weather we have here. I love it. And just remember, keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. Peace. I'm out. You guys have a great one.